Okay, so we've made countless videos on Higan. Okay, like 2 videos on Higan Eruthyll. We're making another video today, and we're going over everything we know about the game already at this point. Stuff that we probably looked at before, stuff that I haven't seen before. Also, I will try to give a kind of estimation to when the game will release, based on information that we do have presented. And we'll go over some more characters that they actually have on their site that I didn't bother to look at. I don't know why I didn't bother to look at this, but anyways, let's hop into it. So you can see here the pre-register. We do have some credit points, some fine wit potions, some advanced eight iter enhancer. I don't know how you say that. But yeah, this is the pre-register bonuses. We have not reached a million yet. We're like at 600k or like 550k rather. So as far as I know, this game hasn't really had a massive marketing push yet. So that lets me know that the game isn't going to release just yet. But like I said, I will try to give a release date in this video. But yeah, they haven't really had a marketing push just because I mean we haven't reached 1 million pre-registers. So whenever they do actually have that marketing push for the game, so you start seeing advertisements everywhere. Then you will probably see they did do some sponsorships before for some streamers and stuff like that, some YouTubers and whatnot. When we do see more of a push for the marketing, then we'll see the 1 million pre-register, maybe more, because I think the game actually is decent. I mean, it looks great. But yeah, pretty nice rewards though. I haven't really played much of the game, so I don't know. I know the credit points, right? You probably use that to upgrade stuff. Find what potions. That's probably for a healing source of some sort. Maybe this is something to upgrade gear. I'm guessing maybe, right? Starlight Revelation. Maybe this is for summoning, right? I think the Starlight Revelation is for summoning characters in the game. Pretty cool. And then media is apparently a 3-star light unit. Sounds nice. Everyone gets her for free. If your taste is blonde waifus, then there you go. Very nice. Okay, so we go down here, and Toshi's gonna move his big old head out the way. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we have Gildan for one of the first. Oops, for one of the first characters here. She looks great. She has like a giant shield. Looks like maybe she throws it and it spins around. It has a bunch of rune symbols on it. It looks pretty cool. Purple character. I'm guessing that she is. Oh, right here you can see she's an abyssal character, which is like the dark typing in this game. Pretty cool. Guardian is the position, so she seems like she's a tank. I mean that makes sense because of the giant shield. So she is a purple, dark abyssal tank. Very nice. Sounds good. And who doesn't love purple hair waifus, right? So yeah, overall design is pretty good. I'd rate it like a 8 out of 10. It's actually really good. I like the kind of like the expression she has. She's very like, you know what? Let's fucking do this. You know what I mean? She's like, let's fucking do this. She's ready to go to battle. Next up, we have Cerslet, which is a. I thought of like a different name to say it, but anyways, Cerslet, pretty cool. She's a fire typing. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Crimson fire. It's a red symbol there, and she is a hoplite, which if I remember, hoplite is like. I mean, she looks like she's going to be a DPS character, right? I can't imagine her being anything else. That looks like a DPS symbol right in the the midst of the actual typing there. She has like a scythe in her hands. She has like a very kill hungry expression on her face. So I imagine she's going to be one of the DPS characters in the game. That sounds pretty nice. I can feel the. Oops, you guys can't see that. She says, "Yes, I can feel the enthusiasm. Let's spice it up." So she seems like she's going to be a DPS character of some sorts, but pretty nice, and maybe this is the kind of waifu that some of you may enjoy. But yeah, pretty good looking character. And I can't wait to see her in the game. Next up, we have Chlor. So for what I've heard, she's actually a pretty good character. Like her ratings on the tier lists are pretty nice. I haven't really looked at the tier list yet, like too in depth. I did see her from like when I was scrolling past posts for the game, but yeah, she is a very interesting character. She's a caster, right? So she's gonna be a mage. Remember we talked about Euphoria on our last video. Euphoria is also a caster. Casters you usually have in the back. They're gonna be your source of AOE damage. However, because of her symbol here, I really need to take a look at these symbols and make sure I'm saying the right things. I don't want to give you guys misinformation, but from what I see, this is a damagey. I don't know. I don't want to give misinformation here. You know, let me actually go ahead and just look it up. Okay, so she seems like she's going to be a support. So, just like Artery Gear Fusion, they actually do have factions for the game. So you see here, the Constellation is her faction. You know, in Artery Gear Fusion, we have how do I not remember any of the factions in that game? I can't think of any factions in that game. But you know, we do have factions for each of the characters in that game. They are all divided in each one. And there's multiple factions, right? And depending on what the character is from, their origins, their relation to the story, is their faction in the game, right? But pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, she seems like she's going to be a support and a very nice one at that. I saw that she was pretty rated decently on the tier list. So yeah, we'll take a look at tier list later on for sure. But yeah, she seems like she's going to be really good. So I can't wait to see her in game. Next up, we have Eluya. Now this character I did see pretty dang high on like top of the board for tier list. You know, I don't really want to go too much detail about tier list. Like I said, we will go over it in the future. But yeah, she seemed like she's just going to be really freaking good. So she is an assassin, right? So position wise, you probably put her aside your tank, or maybe based on the formation of it, she would be like a stealth character, and then she would like, you know, go behind the target and do a couple of attacks to that enemy target, right? But yeah, she looks pretty damn good. So damn good that I think she might have my favorite design aside from Euphoria. Who doesn't love a character that looks like this? She has a very kill-hungry expression. She has a very nice color scheme. Everything matches really well. The tights, the foot. Guys, I'm not a feet like doctor or specialist or anything, but sheesh. But it's pretty cool. Her faction is Fashion Maven. Fashion Maven, however you say that. But yeah, Eluya, from what I said before, she's rated high in the tier list, and she is a very good character from what I hear. So yeah, looking forward to seeing her in the game. It should be very exciting. We did not go over Isa before, but Isa is a blue typing character there. That's another caster, right? We can see that symbol, and her position right there says caster. So her faction is Apostle, Apostle 13, which is pretty nice. Or is it nice? I don't know. I don't really know much of the factions in the game. But you can see here that her quote is, "Bury them in ice, watch them yowling for life, and have a sound sleep. How sweet." So she's going to be a ice damage dealing character. She doesn't seem like she's going to be a support. She looks like she's going to be a damage dealer just by the looks of her, face expression and, her quote pretty much. So it should be nice to see what value she provides, to your team comps and game. Aside from having silver here, we take those. But I really am trying to see, how she pans out in the game. So that should be very interesting. But yeah, maybe some of you really are going to enjoy this character. And the last but not least, we have Euphoria, who is another one of Toshi's favorites. But, I have to say one thing. This is like different from there's like the abyssal version of Euphoria, and this is like the fire version of Euphoria. I don't know what the difference is between those two. Maybe it has some relation to the story. Maybe it's like Epic 7, where they have like your RGB character, and then they have like a Moonlight version of the character. Maybe they release in the future. Maybe that's like Epic 7 in that sort. I don't know, but we'll have to see, what's the reasoning for that as we do play the game, as the game does come out. And her position is going to be Hoplite. So remember a while back, we took a look at one of the tanks in the last video. I don't remember her name was. I said that she was like underage, so I tried to, not say anything too funny about the character. But yeah, that one. She's also Hoplite, so seems like she's just going to be a tank. And yeah, so she'll probably be in your front line, soaking damage for your team, your DPS, your supports healing the tank, and so on and so forth. So her quote here says, "What's your proposal today? I'm ready, but don't let me go with easy task." So she's gonna be, getting in there, pretty much what she's saying. But yeah, I like this design a lot. You know, I'm a fan of Euphoria ever since I saw the Abyssal version. But yeah, should be very nice to see how she turns out in the game. I have to be honest though, the designs are really, really, really good. Like really good. I really do hope they polish the game well enough so that they really put a lot of emphasis on how good the characters look, right? Because the designs, the splash arts look really freaking good. Really good. Okay, so we did talk a little bit about the game before, but it is a 3D real-time strategy RPG. The best way I can kind of describe this is if you played other games like Pokemon. That's a turn-based kind of. Think of it like maybe you played Arc Knights, right? In Arc Knights, you it's more of tower defense in that game, but think of it as Arc Knights without tower defense, real time strategy, 3D. The closest game we're gonna get to this in the future is Honkai Star Rail, which is also going to be a real time 3D strategy game. That's slightly turn based as well. But yeah, it is slightly different from turn based, but it's of that same avenue pretty much. And then I'm sure for the PvP mode they have in the game, that probably will be turn based, right? Here's some more screenshots from the game. You build your own squad, rise against Fantasyland. We have a picture of Eluya. We do have some more characters here. We have Nuno, who we did go over in the last video. We have Fene, who we didn't go over. We have Queen. We didn't go over her. CM Com, we didn't go over her. Fene, Yori. I think we did go over Ume. That was the tank character, I believe. But yeah, pretty nice. You see here that they have all the kind of character classes on the side here. Guardian, Hoplite, Assassin, Ranger, Caster. Well, this actually does help out because we can tell pretty much what the typings or the classes was for each character. But yeah, as I said before, the graphics look pretty sweet. Maybe I could zoom in here. But yeah, the graphics look pretty sweet. We're looking forward to how the finished product is, and I really do hope that they polish this game to the max, because I can imagine a game like this looking phenomenal. If you do have like 60 frames, it's going to be really good. Last but not least, we do have the pre-registration already available, pre-order on the App Store for Apple users. I'm an Apple user, so this is where I would get my version of the game from. And we do have it on Google Play as well if you do play on Android. So yeah, I'm already registered on the Google Play Store for emulator on my PC, and I'm registered for the Apple version to play on my phone. As for release date, the best I can give you guys for right now is on my Apple device right here. I do have maybe you guys could see it. I don't know. I would try to have it clear for you guys to see. Okay, it's not really focusing, but it says February 9th expected on the Apple Play Store. That did get pushed back from what I heard. It was like January 21st at the start. So, like I said before, we haven't really had any marketing push for the game as of right now, so I can imagine the game isn't gonna really release anytime soon, unfortunately. So we have to continue playing Artery Gear Fusion. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game in Honkai Star Rail when that game comes out, and we will do tons of content on both of them. So if you are looking forward to release of Higan Eruthyll, definitely leave a like. That does help the channel. Also, if you are not pre-registered for the games and you actually do want to play them, or pre-register for the game you do want to play when it comes out, definitely do give this game a pre-register on their actual website, Higan Eruthyll, and get it on your respective device if you're Android, Google Play, Apple, Apple Play Store. But anyways, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.